guys, welcome to our next video, new video. And in this video I'm going to give an update on the price of Bitcoin. So today is Tuesday and we have another Bitcoin weekly candle close. Bitcoin is still consolidating exactly below the middle of our upward channel, meaning this line. This is not a surprise because nothing else changed for the past 3 weeks, including this week. That means that Bitcoin is struggling to break the middle of our upward channel, and that means we have a resistance around $120,000, and this is not a surprise because we know that this is Bitcoin market structure since 2017 bull run. We have 3 cycles happening inside this channel, and this is just showing that this structure is something to keep an eye on. And we can see that breaking the 110,000 to the upside was not enough to actually break the middle of our upward channel. This is a good outcome. I think many people think that Bitcoin can just go upward forever or in a straight line, and in my opinion it's good that this is happening because we need to build strong market structure, meaning that we need to find support, especially above the 110,000 level. It's good that Bitcoin is struggling, but the good thing is that we are building support above the 110,000 level, and we can see how many times Bitcoin got rejected, below the 110,000 level for at least 6 months, and we are now officially is above 110,000 level for roughly a month now, at the end of this month. So it's good that we are building support, and this is the only way Bitcoin can actually find strength to break this last resistance around 120,000. We can see despite this, DXY is still bearish, although it's moving sideways. It looks like the DXY will continue red, and during this time it's going to give Bitcoin the momentum or the opportunity to build strong support and most likely be able to break the middle of this channel to the upside once and for all. DXY and Bitcoin ratio, we can see that the ratio is behaving normally, and we can see that the RSI is currently below the 30 level. The RSI must remain below the 30 level, now at 29.94. We know that Bitcoin needs to break this resistance in order for this RSI to actually push on the right direction. We need Bitcoin above $120,000 for the RSI to continue to push below the 30 level comfortably and pushing toward the 18.62 level. Crypto fear and greed index, we can see that we are now in greed for at least a month now. Yesterday the sentiment was exactly at 75, meaning very close to extreme greed, which is good. We know that the sentiment is also consolidating below the 75-74 resistance. Few days ago, we managed to get into the extreme greed. This is when Bitcoin was actually um, above 120,000. These made uh, greed, extreme greed, to come into the market, because this was signaling that Bitcoin was able to break this up, the middle of this upward channel, but of course corrected, and it is now consolidating below this trend line. So the same thing is happening to the sentiment. We are consolidating exactly below the 75. That's because the only time you're going to be able to see extreme greed finally for a long period of time is when we are actually break the middle of our upward channel. That's the update for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very short video. You know that when the market is moving sideways, there's not much to talk about, and you can see. But the most important thing is that we know that Bitcoin should build proper market structure, should respect its market structure in order to be able to have a sustainable bull market. And this is what we believe that Bitcoin is doing at the moment. So just consolidating in order to push the next level, which is the $174,000, $250,000, and ultimately at the top of this upward channel is where we find the $382,000. So it's not a surprise. These are numbers that we are actually considering to be our next target. And we have the RSI, we have the DXY turning red on the super gap indicator. Everything is fine. We have the ratio behaving normal. We have the RSI of the Bitcoin in DXY and Bitcoin ratio below the 30 level. We have the sentiment analysis, the sentiment side consolidating just below the 75. That means everything is going according to plan, and we just need to wait for the right move. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and sharing this video with your friend and family. And I will see you next week. Bye.